And what's going on, guys? It's your boy Chaos DTV, and in today's video, this is a special one. I told you guys, you subscribe to the channel, I deliver. Cause here's an update for Black Desert Online, or now Perlibus by themselves. They gave us some little key updates on the brand new co-op dungeon Atoraxxion, which was built by your boy Sage. And they just released 3 days ago. Little late to it, but 3 days ago. The brand new class called the Corsair. The swashbuckling pirate. Let's jump into the video. Alright, Outcast, we're ready to watch the trailer. This is my first time watching it. I purposely didn't watch anybody's content on it, based on it, but definitely right after this recording, I'll be checking out all of my guys' recordings of it, even you, MMO Bite, and my boy Coffee and RPGs. I'll definitely be checking you guys' video. And without further ado, Outcast, let's jump into the combat trailer of the brand new swashbuckling pirate, the Corsair class. And of course, this class is gender locked as female, so for all you guys who like playing as female characters, this will be a class for you. But let's hop into the video. Okay, that evasion that she just did is probably the most slickest thing I've seen. Oh, I love how fluid she moves in between, like, her fighting. Like, it's almost like art, like it's beautiful. Like, she just slides in, slides out, she's coming in, she's coming, like, she's very agile for sure. So as her alt, she turns into a whole ass mermaid. That's wild. That's dope. So we even have some underwater, like, she works perfect underwater. I like that grappling hook type of style. Trapping enemies and stuff. And that was it. Global update across all platforms. So that means, oh, and it's playable as well as Xbox Series X and S and PS5. And of course, PS4, Xbox One, Steam, PC. Okay. So that was the brand new update for the Corsair, which my thoughts on that is, like, I wonder what part of the story for sure. That was a beautiful, like, like gameplay trailer for a brand new class. And of course, like, Perlibus, like, you guys are doing your thing, and I love it. I can't wait to be able to play this character, like, pretty much day one when she does finally drop for everybody. Like, I can't wait. That was amazing. I love it. So let's talk about one more key thing, which, how I said earlier in the video, was the brand new co-op dungeon, the Atoraxxion. Apparently there's a brand new update. So I believe this update explains a little bit more of the backstory on Atoraxxion. Now, if you guys haven't seen yet, definitely jump into the top right hand of the corner. I do have my Black Desert Online Sage video, as well as the brand new co-op dungeon Atoraxxion discussion / breakdown of the trailer, and especially explaining a little bit more things about what the devs said. And of course, and as always, if you guys want to keep up to date on any MMOs, any RPGs, and any tech, remember, I do tech now, definitely subscribe to the channel if you made it this far. If you want to show your friends and you believe you want to get your friends back into playing Black Desert Online, share this video to your friends. Show them how awesome the game is. And, you know, you got to really reel it in from them, because Black Desert is definitely coming out with a lot of content as of late. And so far, I'm impressed, especially from what's been, what content has been like for the past few years. A lot of players have fell off, and it's definitely a harder, grindy game for anybody who is new to the game. But like, Perlibis, I see you doing your thing. You need to definitely keep it up. I do like the content you guys are dropping. So without further ado, let's jump into this video explaining a little bit more backstory on the origins or the story, the life of Atoraxxion. What's one crazy thing about the Sage's story is that, like, as I said in the previous video, but just for everybody who is new here, the Sage built Atoraxxion as a stronghold to defend against the Black Spirit itself years ago. But one thing is crazy, what really brought him to build this base is that no one believed him. The entire, like, civilization he was a part of, no one believed him. They thought he was crazy. They're like, there's no such thing that is about to come kill us all, pretty much. Like, there's like nothing like that. So the Sage took it upon himself to build the Atoraxxion, which was basically a final stand, like the last stronghold that the Black Spirit has to come across in order to even take over the world. And as our players, as us as players, we come as either we're going back in time or we're going to the location and trying to find secrets. But he also did take on, I believe it was 4 or 5 apprentices along with him. And they all had, he didn't take into account of like their emotions, their love lives, etc., which ended up sadly disbanding the group. And it left Sage to be pretty much trapped for X amount of years until he broke free as of current date. So let's hop back into it.
The Last Stronghold, Atoraxxion. The pinnacle of ancient technology. The power of the once mighty ancients is now mine. Soon, I shall cover the heavens bearing the black sun in an all-consuming darkness. Your efforts are but in vain. Simply accept what fate has in store.
Now, I do want to note this gameplay you're seeing right here. Apparently, from what the devs have told us, the game is supposed to hold a lot of puzzles and a lot of enemies for us to fight. And that's definitely one thing. And I believe, if I remember correctly, this is their first dungeon they have probably ever done. Consider from other like small things that you wouldn't really call it a dungeon. But this gameplay right here is basically that explanation of like players, we jump in, it's a brand new dungeon, we solve puzzles and we kill monsters. But this specific map is supposed to be spread apart. Well, it's supposed to be spread apart across 4 chapters, and each chapter is released at like every other month or every other 3 months. But this first chapter is the easiest difficulty because each chapter, the more difficult it becomes. I think you get a very early level of like 50 or something along the lines of that.
Behold, my plans shall be fulfilled here in Atoraxxion. Come find me, for I await you at the edge of the world.
Interesting. So this trailer was just a little bit more backstory on the Atoraxxion stronghold. which is good. It definitely gives more hype to the actual dungeon being open. We don't know when exactly would that be yet, but of course, as I said earlier, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and if not, definitely subscribe, like the video, share it to your friends. Let's build up hype for Black Desert's brand new class, the Corsair, and a little bit more like hype for Atoraxxion, like being their first dungeon. Hopefully, it definitely brings the spark back in a lot of players' like hearts. And I really hope a lot of players definitely come back to play. Like, this is definitely something you don't want to miss. I will, whenever Corsair is pretty much available to everybody, I will be live streaming my adventures with her as well. And of course, I'll do a nice little video about her. With that being said, guys, let me know what are you most hyped about in the comment section below for Black Desert. And as always, my outcast has been your boy, Chaos DTV, signing out. Peace.
Things I make them manifest. I don't sleep, that's so weak, don't plan to rest. I'm from a hood where you die if you don't pack a vest. No culinary degrees, but whipping crack the best. Chefing, hard times taught lessons. Praying every night to pull up in park Benzes. What's my home is what you call trenches. You wouldn't last a day seeing life through all lenses. It's all tension, no sun, and rain and plenty. Full-time job, still can never make a